It's Marianne Carter from the Collegiate Times, and I write the DIY column, so I figured it was about time that I give you a couple pointers on thrifting. We're at the YMCA thrift store, which I think is probably the best place to get a wide variety of items. They have a ton of books, a ton of clothes, as you can see, houseware items, and furniture. So let's get at it. One of the most important things to do is come in with an open mind, because you don't know what you're going to find, and give yourself enough time to look through an entire rack. So I'm going to breeze through here and just look for a unique something, or I don't know, something that catches your eye, as opposed to getting hung up on all the hideous things that lurk within. This dress, for example, is pretty cute. It's new. It's not vintage, but I can't tell the brand, but it looks like it's probably from like a boutique or something. It's definitely in this season with the I don't know, peasant look and tribal motif at the bottom. And it's in good condition too, so for those of you who aren't quite as keen on getting in here and finding vintage clothes that you want to tear up and make your own, something like this is definitely a good place to start. Lately I've been on the quest for a good bad floral dress. With the whole resurgence of 90s grunge, I've really been wanting to get something that just had enough tackiness, which this may work for. I like that the floral detail's big, and I like that it's on black. What I hate about it is it's definitely long, and I'm not into that because that's completely Laura Ashley's 90s, and we're going for ripped up stockings and boots. So I'm definitely going to keep this in mind. It says August, which means that it's just an everyday item. So everything here that's an everyday item is priced at $2.50, whereas wardrobe items, just something like this, are $5. So for $2.50, I think it's definitely worth taking home and playing with. All I would probably do is just cut off the bottom and sew it. It'd probably take 10 minutes. Alright, one of the best places to start when you're getting into thrifting is graphic tees and t-shirts, because they're huge this season and pretty much always will be, and a lot of times you can find vintage ones that are $2 more comfortable and a lot more unique than the ones you're going to pay $28 for at Urban Outfitters or the like. Another thing that's important is that when you're thrifting, you aren't confined by your sex or your size, because a lot of times if you're looking for, if I just look for extra small women's clothing, I'm not going to have as good of results as if I have an open mind and think, oh, can I make this into something that will fit? So I'm just going to take a look through these men's graphic tees. Right here, for example, we have an American Apparel men's t-shirt, the Helvetica font B. It's really in this season. It's a size small, but even though it's men's, it's a little oversized. I could easily cut that off into a tank, belt it, or there's tons of possibilities. This is an example of something that you just find amazing things if you just take a minute, because I usually wouldn't have picked up a white t-shirt, but because I looked through everything, it's something special. This retails for $28, and here it'll be $2.50 because it's a seasonal item. So I'm gonna put that aside for sure. Alright, so one thing to have in mind if you're thrifting and you don't have a ton of time is pick a section of the store that's manageable and just do that. If I want to come thrifting and I don't have all day, I just come to the accessories because they're easy to look through. You don't have to be rattling through racks, and you can often find some really good treasures. Not everyone loves the concept of wearing vintage shoes. Personally, I prefer it to other shoes because they're already broken in, and you can get some great leather products without contributing to killing animals. Unfortunately, they're not my size, and shoes are the one thing where you kind of have to use your size. Handbags on the other end, obviously one size fits all, and I'm always on the quest for the perfect bag to wear on my bike. I like something with a strap like this, and I don't know, the Y tends to price them really affordably. They're usually $1. This one doesn't have a price, but this one is really awesome too. It's actually hand tooled leather, and it's only $1.50. Something like this you could probably find on eBay or in a vintage store for over 20, so I'm definitely gonna have to get this. All right, here we are checking out, and I've gotten some good things. I got I picked up this wonderful piece of cat art on the way. It's completely handmade, and for only $1.50, I don't think I can live without it. I also grabbed some vintage boots, which are $5 and leather and fabulous. So that combined with my dress, my t-shirt, and a handbag comes to $13.65, which is pretty good. Well, thanks for coming along. Hopefully you guys have picked up some pointers on thrifting of your own and you'll come back to visit. So have a great day.